Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. That's Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and I'm Tyler Merkovich. Week 16 is here. Detroit takes on San Fran. San Fran 0 of 11 on third down in Philadelphia. Really did them in. You know, they have that physical defense, but they turn the ball over in key critical situations. Detroit hung around against Arizona, another NFC West opponent. But can they play a full 60 minutes of football? They're on the road this time, which will be a tough task. What are your keys to victory for the Lions?
I look at two matchups for the Lions. The first matchup is between Louis Delmas versus Alex Smith. Louis Delmas is a talented safety. He was one of the top safeties. He was the top safety coming out of the draft this year from Western Michigan. Alex Smith has a tendency to lock on his receiver and thus lead you over to the way he's throwing the football with his eyes. So it's going to be up to Louis Delmas to read those eyes of Alex Smith and pick off a lot of passes. Second, you look at the matchup between the linebackers for Detroit. They have some talented linebackers. I like Detroit's linebackers. You look at them versus the San Francisco 49ers running game with Frank Gore and company, as well as covering Vernon Davis. That is a key matchup. Those guys have to win that battle. The main focus is going to be defensively, because the offense, you kind of don't have to worry about Detroit's offense. They need their defense to step up and make plays and keep these guys in the football game, because, you know, offensively they just want to go to Calvin Johnson and try to run the football to work the play action to Calvin Johnson. So defensively is where Detroit's going to have to win this game. Those are the keys to victory for Detroit.
Yeah, San Fran, they really had a tough time guarding Deshaun Jackson, giving Deshaun Jackson a fast guy. But Detroit doesn't really give you fast guys. They give you big physical guys. So I think that's good matchup for San Fran. But can Alex Smith move the chains on third down? That run game is there, but they're going to have to bail out if they fall behind, which they did against the Eagles. They only gave Gore around 16 carries. They need a healthy dose of Gore, 25, 30 carries, and Alex Smith needs to move the chain at least 35 to 40% of the time.
Well, they can't get away from their strength, which is Frank Gore and Vernon Davis. So both work in unison. Vernon Davis has become a good blocker on the in-line of the scrimmage. So you want to run the football at Detroit. Detroit was terrible against the run, gotten better, and gotten worse again. So you want to run the football right at Detroit, because they struggle to stop the run, and that way you'll be able to operate off play action, which means Vernon Davis should be able to get open in the seam. Second, defensively, they have to put pressure on the quarterback. If Culpepper's going to be back there, get pressure on him. He's going to give you 1 or 2 interceptions a game, so that pressure has to be effective. Disrupt his timing, and you can roll covers to Calvin Johnson, because all the other receiving targets won't hurt you. You can really pretty much man up on these other guys and force Culpepper to find other targets. I like San Francisco at home to dominate.
Yeah, I like Alex Smith to really get in rhythm with his rookie wide receiver Michael Crabtree, and I think the Niners run away with this one at home against the dismal Detroit Lions. For more, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.